Howdy everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little product review on these Lumary Smart Landscape Spotlights. The fine people over there kindly sent me this package to review, so I am going to open these up and we are going to check them out and see if they are worth their price. Now, right off the bat, you have a six-pack. This is a six-pack set of lights, and you can see that it has a length of 56 feet. I believe they are strung together. I don't think you get like individual plugs. It says 16 million colors here, but that's just the fact that you can have like all the combinations. And I don't know what RGBAI means. Kind of interested in that. IP65, I believe that's some sort of like standard for waterproofing, but you can see some of the nice colors on the side of the box of what this configuration can achieve. And then here's some other specifications. I think this is app controlled as well, I believe. Now, what's nice about these are they really remind me of the things that I've made. If you're true fans of the channel, you might remember me making spotlights that look very similar to these. But the problem with those is that they are one color and one color only. These have app control abilities on them. I'm like pretty sure. And with that, you can change them to any color you need under the rainbow. So let's see what we got in here. So right off the bat, I see we've got these stakes, and they are metal stakes. You get 6 of them because 6 lights, right? I believe they're metal. They feel. Let's actually open one up right off the bat and let's see for sure. It sounds metal. Sounds metal at the very least. I just dropped that. They are metal, so that's pretty nice. And then next up you have all of the lights. So here is your power adapter. Has some packaging materials on it protecting the actual plug end itself, and then an on-off switch, I'm assuming. And this is where it gets a little complicated. So these are all strung together, as I am pretty certain with that. So let's just take them all out. Here's a remote. Maybe it's not app controlled. I'm not entirely sure. But let's pull these out here. Just put all this packaging. So it's really nicely packaged, which is always important, right? Let's just throw those all back in the box. But here are the lights themselves. Let me just show you a close-up of just one of them here for you all. So you can see it's a very nice enclosed unit. It actually feels pretty heavy, fairly durable, I would say, and it has an adjustable base. So you could just have them like laid down on grounds like that. You could also mount it to something probably with the whole, even zip tying it. You could zip tie it to like a fence or something. But how they intend to use it is for you to put on the stake, right? And you can stake it in the ground. And the fact that it's a metal stake, not plastic, is always a plus too, so they won't break easily. Shouldn't break at all if you think about it. But now what I'm going to do is I just want to experiment with it. So I'm going to plug it in and just see if I can change like the lights individually or if they all go on like the one color mode. So we're going to mess around with that and I'll come back to you. Okay, so hopefully I don't blind you all with this, but here they are. They have this awesome what's it called? Amber. They got this amber color, which I do like, and I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to use these for actually right now. But they have green, red, this mixture color. It's like a purplish, which is kind of cool. And I got the amber, and then you have red. Now, what I am not sure, they also got these crazy modes. So you can do stuff like this for like a circus theme, which would be pretty cool, right? I do enjoy that. There's a whole bunch of different modes. Just cycling them through right now. But it's basically just to learn what it is you want. They have this is pretty cool too, right? It's like a pulsating effect. Now, I watched a video that talked about how you would be able to adjust one for each color, like make this one red, make this one blue, and make this one green. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. I don't think there's an app. There's nothing on the box that really talks about it. So it might just be like those pre-programmed modes is how these lights are able to look like this in the picture. But I'm not really seeing any way to actually individually code the light. I don't know. So this changes modes as well. But the remote also does it. And you can also dim it. I don't know if I can dim it while it's in these modes though. That orange is really cool. I wish I could like get that orange, right? I don't know how to do that. There's not really any instructions. There's a YouTube video, but the site's down right now. I can contact the support team to ask them. Maybe I'll try and do some more research, but right off the bat, it's a little confusing exactly how to work the remote. It just tells you on the back here like how to pair it. So it's paired right now, right? But I can dim it. I can dim these lights a little bit, which is good. So for me, I was thinking putting these up lights on the pillars because it's 6 and I have 6 pillars, so it'd be perfect. It would actually work great. So I'm actually going to go do that. But in terms of getting them to work on individually, I am not entirely sure on how to do that at the time of filming this video. But to be honest with you, I'm not concerned because I actually am looking forward to using these for what I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let's cut to that. All right, so apparently my microphone wasn't working when I filmed this, but here are the lights all set up. I have them pulled out in front of the pillars, and it looked pretty cool on the camera. It's a little different in real life. It's a little more whitish in real life. The one thing I was having issues with, though, was that the cord length is a little too short. I wish that's the one critique that I have. I wish the cord length was a little longer because my one pillar, between the 2 pillars that are on the side of the Apache Cemetery sign, they are too far apart for the lights to actually stand under the pillar perfectly. So what I have to do is I kind of pinpoint them like on the sides, which I don't really like. And you kind of see that right there. But I like it for the fact that there's 6 of them instead of only 4, which I had previously. And I'm kind of talking about that right there. You can see that they have to shine on the end. Now, one thing I can do is splice it and extend the wire a little bit. But the problem with that is that these LEDs are multicolored, so there's at least 4 wires in there for the wiring, so it might just be a little bit of a pain to actually do it. But you can see from back here, it looks really good. I really like this shot a lot, and especially on the main archway pillars. That looks really great to me. But it's up to you to decide whether or not you think this is a good use of money. Like I said, these were actually sent to me for review. These things are actually on Amazon right now for, I believe, $79, roughly. They're on sale just a little bit, so you are the judge on whether or not you would want to purchase these. I also saw an interesting thing that they're able to pair up with like Samsung products. I'm not sure about Apple products though. They're able to pair up with like Alexa or something. I don't have an Alexa, so I can't vouch for that. But if you look a little bit on their website, which I will link in the description below, you'll see that it does talk about like how it's app controlled, and that has something to do probably with the AI part of it. But hopefully this little rant that I just went on about benefits you in some sort of a way. Again, my apologies for the fact that my microphone, again, doesn't work. I swear I had it plugged in and working. I don't understand why that happened. But if you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you all so much for watching this little review video. And if you enjoyed this product, go out and purchase it. But that is all from me. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.